prisons across the state are working to cut down on violence, which correctional facilities are saying is unprecedented right now. Last week, 9 staff members were injured in a melee at the Coxsackie Correctional Facility, and now a state task force is revealing its recommendations on making correctional facilities safer, but not everyone's convinced that they have the answers. CBS 6's Tom Eschen reports.
The level of violence currently gripping our system has been unprecedented. Now that is what New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision leadership says is plaguing the state prisons right now.
I myself was placed in solitary confinement for 2 months because I was saving my juice containers and they said that it was hooch. So I ended up spending 60 days in solitary confinement for that.
Lukey Forbes is formerly incarcerated and now wants to see change.
We need to actually implement halt solitary confinement and reevaluate the ways that we're going about creating safety inside the prisons.
The HALT Act went into effect in April of 2022, limiting the time that individuals could spend in solitary confinement.
There was also a big human aspect of why the HALT law was passed, and about reducing and about creating opportunities for people to engage with people and speak with people.
The violence is at an all-time high. There was an immediate 30 to 40% spike just upon the implementation of HALT.
Statistics show assaults have increased since HALT took effect, but the number of violent offenders since HALT took effect has also risen. But its implementation has been put into question.
And the mental health disciplinary units, that people were not receiving the prescribed out-of-cell time as far as number of hours that people should be having out of cell.
A Correctional Association of New York oversight report showing that in many cases, correctional facilities across the state not completely adhering to the new law. In their defense, docs saying they anticipated a longer time for implementation. And it also comes down to another issue.
Staffing is a huge issue, and what makes the issue worse is these legislative mandates like HALT. There's a high demand for staff to effectively and safely implement such a program.
A state task force has put forth 12 recommendations to help make prisons safer. Some of the programs listed need more of that staffing. They say that's still an issue when implementing those. But when it comes to the vendor package program, they say that one is making an impact already.
It's done a significant job in reducing the contraband in the facilities. I would also say that in doing so has greatly reduced the number of overdoses, the need for Narcan.
In the past 2 decades, the number of incarcerated people in New York State has gone down by 40,000. But those on both sides of the equation say they need more resources to match the needs of those still behind bars.
If they were to allow for more partnership between state agency as well as outside organizations, I don't see a number being the issue there.
You can see a full version of that task force report on CBS6Albany.com. Reporting from Coxsackie, Tom Eschen, CBS 6 News.